It's not just the lives of people in Africa that are benefiting from the work of the Moredun. Research and an emphasis on a collaborative approach to problem solving is helping to protect human health in Scotland too. This is Glenlivet in Moray. The area is owned by the Crown Estate Scotland. In recent years, there have been cases of people becoming ill after coming into contact with a waterborne parasite that affects both people and animals.
Cryptosporidium is a parasite which really is pretty much widespread in the environment in most countries in the world, well certainly countries that are warm and wet where the parasite likes to live. Its main reservoir is cattle, particularly young calves. So a huge problem for the farming industry. It's a parasite that survives well in the environment, and this is where the other problem comes in. We haven't got a lot of tools to control the parasite with. There's not a lot kills it. So on farm it's an issue, but also in the environment, if it gets into water courses, it can be a real issue in terms of the water industry and, well, obviously public health.
I think there was a tendency to think that it was related to heavily intense grazing from sheep and cattle, but there was never really any information to say whether that was correct or not. The Crown Estate Scotland was very keen to sort of try and facilitate work with Moredun and with Scottish Water to try and find a solution. Clearly, if it was down to livestock grazing and problems associated with the way the agricultural activity was being managed, then we wanted to find the solutions.
So Cryptosporidium across Scotland is a problem for Scottish Water. So when this opportunity to work with Moredun, to actually put a bit of science behind what we believed was the problem, whether it was farming practices, whether it was large herds of deer in the area, or other wildlife issues, and land management such as forestry, this opportunity to do a bit of investigative work and put some science behind the assumptions was a great opportunity for Scottish Water.
Working in collaboration with the Crown Estate Scotland, tenant farmers and Scottish Water, the Moredun was able to sample livestock, wildlife and watercourses to show the path of the parasite.
The strains from the cattle, the sheep and the deer were all found in the water sources. It wasn't just purely cattle, there was actually some deer contribution to this as well, which kind of took the heat off the farmers a wee bit. This would have been much harder to solve without that access to farmers and the trust of the farmers.
With the science established, Crown Estate Scotland and Scottish Water could now work with the farmers to put management systems in place to reduce the risk of Cryptosporidium getting into the public water supply.
Within Scottish Water we have a sustainable land management team, and they worked alongside the Moredun and the farmers, identifying where they could put fences beside the streams to actually protect the watercourse from the animals getting into them and minimise the faecal contamination in that water source. We haven't had any Cryptosporidium detections in the public water supply for quite some time now.
The Moredun's appliance of science working in collaboration to find solutions to animal, human and environmental challenges.
I think there's a lot more awareness among the farming community about problems with crypto, just in terms of general animal health and well-being, and also the problem it creates in water supplies.
Yeah, I think we've always known the problems with Cryptosporidium, whether it's animal welfare or public health risks, but this project's really put some evidence behind how it's all interlinked.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a win-win situation, this one, isn't it? Because when you think about it, you know, you've got the water quality you want now. The farmers are struggling less with a parasite that they were struggling with.
I know a key to this too has been the fact that Moredun have been doing the work. They're trusted by the farmers. They've got the scientific research credibility, and it's been a key thing to the success of the project.
Yep, I would agree.